Well, I don't know if he has some kind of device that is on also. It's
No,
bringing
I
back
think the
echo.
Yeah,
feedback
he
is
needs
coming
to
from the studio.
use. He needs to use. No, not the studio,
Okay,
Chair.
let
If
me
the
come
feedback
in.
is coming from the studio, I will be getting feedback, guys.
Oh, okay, it's not
I
from
come in,
me
don't worry.
either.
In
Okay.
quickly. Yeah, it's not a studio. The feedback is coming from him because he's not using an earphone, and the phone he using is very loud. So when you
Yeah, that
speak, the microphone takes it.
I think I
That's what
think he
is. I
had
mean,
it
that's what
on a
happening
loud.
now.
Okay,
He
yeah,
had it on a
I think
speaker.
yeah, he gone off. So yeah,
Yeah,
I can step in.
Charles, let's bring her in. Tell us
Okay.
more about this before we bring in Prosper. Let's bring you.
So there are a lot of great educators that originated from Putu during our time. Honestly, I did not go to school in Putu. I was fortunate, not fortunate, but I did not go to school in Putu. But I'm from there, so I take education very serious. But since the end of the war, right, we are seeing a trend. People don't want to go to school. They in gold mine. So at this time, we take it upon ourselves that, hey, even when we have all the teachers, if there is no student, there will be no teachers. So tonight, we want to encourage our people all across Putu to register their children. Education is very, very important. Education can open doors. So tonight, we're here tonight to encourage our parents, our brothers, our sisters, no matter what the situation. We are appealing to you to encourage our children to enroll in school this year. Or is the program reaching in Putu?
Of course, we are very sure we are in Putu, my brother. We're in Putu. We're in
Okay,
Colombo. We're in Bali.
let me switch to Putu then. Let me switch to Putu. Maybe there's the papi, the old man, by the radio so they can hear me. Is that okay with you?
You want to switch to Putu? What do you mean you want
Yes,
to switch?
yes.
You want to speak Putu?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh yes,
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
speak.
Okay,
Hey,
you want to?
hey,
You want to switch to the crown language? You want to speak the Putu? All right, good.
oh
Go
yes,
ahead.
because this program is intended for them. It just happened that the studio is in Zwedru. This program is for them. I want the old man from the farm
Yeah, but
this evening.
I have not. Hold on, Charles, hold
Yes,
on.
sir.
I have not asked some of the questions that I want to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
So you and Quincy need to tell me more because you need to educate the public, right? So we're
Okay,
not
go ahead.
just going to be speaking randomly or randomly. Now, this is the question. The last time you identified some sort of support, your
Yes.
team, to help the teachers to go and learn, come and provide services. Now,
That
with
is
the
correct.
prevailing situation,
Yes.
tell us, where do you stand with the education committee that you are heading? Where do you stand when you've heard the principal telling you that there are problems, which of course he identified? Where do you stand in terms of your assistance to these people, or those people out there in the district, in the gold camp, in the diamond mines? Where do you stand? What kind of ideas, what methodology, what kind of awareness? How prepared are you to bring these people to build up their educational capacity in order to be good citizens for our country tomorrow? What are your
Uh,
plans?
thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for that question. That's a brilliant question. We here at the Education Committee, our goal here is simple. One is to recruit teachers, and then those teachers are going to go back and provide education, needed education for the children. We don't only recruit teachers. We are also providing uh, instructional materials, copybooks, pens, and pencils. We're also providing stipend to the volunteer teachers. We were able to recruit 6 volunteer teachers this month. The volunteer teachers will be going to Webo to undergo 9 months of training. If those teachers come back, they will go into those schools in Putu. We're also going to be providing feeding program because we feel that if the child can't eat, if they're hungry, if they go to school, they will not listen to the teacher. So we're going to be, we are not providing feeding program. It's in our plan to provide feeding program. We understood that Save the Children is providing feeding program for children in the elementary school, but not the upper class, in the senior high. So we're going to be providing feeding for people in the upper classes. So to answer your question, that's what the education committee is all about.
Well,
Okay, good.
can I buttress to what we just?
Let's bring in Prosper quickly.
All right.
Prosper, welcome.
Thank you. At first, when you welcome me, I try to do my intro. You say I should stop the series. Now you come in with terminology. What's your methodology? So you and myself now.
Sorry too.
Who come in confused? That friend here now.
Waiting all you planning to put together.
Okay. Thank you very much, Shekut. As the chairman rightly said, your program have been making some impact, and and we want it to continue to make more impact on our project within our district Putu. Just to buttress to what the chairman just said, our aim here, training. You said, what's the mechanism? Train teachers alone is not a thing. If you train teachers and there are no students in the classroom, they're not going to teach the desks or the chairs. So that what we're here tonight is to sensitize our people, to encourage them the importance of education. Most of our parents back there, and when the child waking up in the morning, they think it's all stress. And you're waking up your child early in the morning, they gotta go to school every morning. They think that you're suffering the child. Oh, they're giving you a hard time. Get in front of me, let's go on the farm. And that's what they think. But we'll try to sensitize them, to educate them on the importance of these things. And so that's what the stay in school program is all about. We're going to go from town to town, try to educate our parents, our brothers and sisters, the importance for a child to learn that ABC in this modern world. So these are the thing. And as the chairman said, we try to put some plans together to be able to keep them. When you bring them, that the principal said, just few have registered. If this program goes well, and the children go and register in school, how we can maintain them, how can we encourage them to stay in school? All these things that we are trying to outline them, and whether it is through the sporting activities, whether it is the same feeding, because sometimes the child goes to school, they're hungry, and they don't want to listen. So the feeding program, and we're trying to subsidize to what they already getting, and to increase it. These are some of the plans we're putting in place. And if the child, we're talking about this. I spoke with somebody today, and he said, "Oh, that's a brilliant idea. I think if you guys get on track, I will be able to provide boxes of crayon for the children. And the coloring crayon for the children. And provided if you can ship them to Liberia, I can provide boxes and boxes of textbooks. And we got a lot of textbooks here from elementary.
That's exactly I wanted to come.
Yeah.
Because what I noticed over the time, and Quincy, Prosper, what I noticed over the time, people who are up there in the United States and making contribution immensely to their brothers and sisters here in Liberia when it comes to education, they do go to libraries, they do go to educational sectors over there, get textbooks, get crayon, get other books to even empower the libraries, get computers to open a computer department, because it's so crazy that people will have to leave from those districts come to Zweju before you have some sort of computer ideas. So, do you have any way, anything in mind of even finding these old desktop? Though when I say old desktop, probably maybe desktops that people are not using again because a lot of people use to laptops and other things, or some of those low grade laptops and things. Are you planning something like that to have at least a computer department in Putu where you have students learning computer before they can come to Zweju if they do want to come?
Yeah, absolutely, we're planning things. So as I was saying, you got to first of all catch the frog, break the legs, and then you move on to the next one. But we have a long term goal that we're planning to do with this program. That's a lot of interesting things that are in place. I'm going to name one person that I spoke with also, the vice president for Putu Apolagbo. Currently, he has some computer desktops that are installed, and that are, if we ready and and provide a means of transportation, they're going to be shipped to Putu for the children to use them. But if we sell computers and printers and everything, we still need electricity over there. These are all the things that we're trying to figure out. How would they be maintained? Would there be somebody who is
Solar system is one of the best ways right now. People are making sure that institutions are being upgraded. Cool.
yeah,
You get
yeah.
you
So
get
we we
batteries,
we
solar
we are
panels
front
provide some
we
sort of electricity. Mhm.
Yeah, we are fortunate to have the principals for the Putu Central High to be part of this program, because he has been very much instrumental when it comes to disseminating information from Putu to us, and so we know exactly
Okay,
firsthand and what the teachers and the students really need from the classroom.
let's bring Charles back in before we go to Karloty rule here. Charles,
Yes, sir.
the principal pointed out some unfortunate situations, some things that happening that are not going down well with the students. Students are leaving school because things are hard on them. They in the go camp, they to the other place, they to the other place. In as much as you guys are here to do an awareness for recruitment process to encourage them. Now, what are you doing for your recruitment and mobilization chairperson on the ground in making sure move from town to town, create awareness, talk to the young people, disseminate the information of education, how important it is, so that they can see reason to go back to school this year?
Thank you, sir. Yes, the awareness team on the ground, headed by the DEO, they submitted a budget. The budget was approved by Putu Apolagbo, and the fund will be disbursed tonight to them. They got everything ready to go. Not only the fund, though, when they go to those towns, they will also be sharing copybooks and pens.
Quick, 1 minute, Chief. Quick. Let me ask this question. Do you
Mhm.
think having a government official on an awareness team is going to
No,
help in this process?
the reason she's the head of the education, right? Seeing her there, right? So we have,
This
it's a
is it.
combination.
I'm sorry, I will be punching in a lot. I'm
No
sorry.
problem. The
Her role
reason,
and responsibility, her roles and responsibility as a DEO is
yeah.
already to go around, inform, encourage, and create more awareness from the office of, the educational ministry for students to go to school. Now, bringing the DEO in, I don't want people to look at it as a politics, but
Well,
bringing the DEO
let
in,
me
what do
let me
you
let me
know?
interject.
Quincy, let me
Let me
answer that question.
interject. Yeah.
Let me come
Normally
in, Quincy.
sometimes when you bring the government officials then in, sometimes they can pocket the money, they can do the job.
No,
Only
we
their
trust.
faces because they
Let me come in, right? This whole
Go ahead.
thing is a collaboration, right? Let me tell you, it's
Okay.
a collaboration. The Putu school system already have their plan. They have their plan this
Okay.
summer, right, to do an awareness. So Putu Apolagbo in Americas and a Putu school system is a collaboration. And the DEO is part of the Putu school system. She's the head. So it's a good idea to have her on the team. We have our people, they have their people. We all come together and form a team we all have the same goal to launch the campaign. As I said earlier, the team will be going from town to town, and they're going to give copybooks and pencils to the students.
Well, okay, so
Okay, like Quincy,
just to add up, just to add up to what Charles was saying. Actually,
come in.
yeah, am I audible?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So
Yeah, you are. Go ahead.
thank you. Just to add up to what Charles was saying, you already know the Putu school system is not a private school system. It's governmental. And what we are doing here is just to help what the government is already doing. So even the teachers that we are trying to recruit to send to those teacher training, the entire burden is not on us. It's still in collaboration with the Ministry of Education. They will send those teachers on a scholarship, and we will provide stipend for them. So it's just, as the chairman said, it's just a collaboration thing. It's just another hand watches the other, just because we want the both hands to be clean. And the both hands are the subject here is Putu. We want Putu to have a better school system as the rest of the nation, Liberia. So we only trying to help out, as children from Putu, what the government is already doing, and where we see there is lacking, and the whole thing is about interest. You understand? Recruiting teachers and all those things. That's why we put Putu people in priority. If they don't have, if the teacher we recruit don't have interest in Putu, they will not do as much as they're supposed to do for the children in Putu. But if you, as a Putu person, you have that interest in your brothers or your sisters learning, you're gonna do way better than the next person that would just want to pay and want the paycheck, than as compared to person that want to see their brothers strive in this society that we live in. So in conclusion, we're only trying to collaborate with the Pudu school system. So by having a DEO, will also amplify our message when we get to a town. Now, this is the DEO for your district, and we are here to encourage you so that you'll keep your children in school or send them to school. Or the first thing is to get the root cause why most of
Okay.
our children are not in school.
All right. Let's quickly bring in Karloty Rue. Karloty, welcome back. Can you please tell us how far you've gone with the mobilization process?
So thank you, Siku. We started this process in 2018, and we are into it. The mobilization is ongoing, as a chair and the former president said. We have recruited 6 volunteers that are waiting to go and help input to after their 9 months training. We dealt with that. Already. They will be leaving hopefully at the end of this month on the training ground. Another thing about the mobilization that we are ongoing now is getting to the community, getting to know what is unfolding within the community, carrying the message across as to the importance of education. Before you do that, Sheku, you should first of all hear from the community herself as to what is ongoing. Why are parents not sending their children to school? Is that because the money that the institution or maybe the Ministry of Education asking per student to pay huge, or are the students themselves not waiting to go to school? When we have the parents, and then that's what make it very fun for us to incorporate the DEO, where the DEO will be sitting, and then the students and the parents will be airing their grievances that maybe they may have, or which they're not sending their children to various schools. When the DEO sit and hear it, instead of we making report to her, I think it makes sense that we incorporated the DEO, because there will be a community engagement from town to town. And in that community engagement, the DEO will be sitting, the parents will be sitting, the local authority within each of the town will be sitting, and then students will be called upon so that few students can air their grievances on issues that they feel that are not going well with them. Some of them have reason of staying in school, but we can't sit in Sweaty or maybe somewhere and say the children are not going to school because they don't want to go. No, there should be reason that some parents are not sending their children to the school. They are going, we should be able to give them reason that they can keep their children in school in Putu. Because while we have realized that the principal said most of those students will come to Zwedu when they are not prepared to come to Zwedu. Some see their friends coming to Zwedu because they want to come to Zwedu. And they found out another say some just stay maybe one period in school and before you come to yourself, they come back. Others some now want to follow quick money. What can we do? What can we tell the young people to stop following quick money so that they can go back to school? I think when we save with the community herself, and then the actors in the education sector sit with the community, the issues that are emanating from the community, then we are making a mark. At the end of this project, we will get somewhere because we have tested it from various schools all on our own. And it worked. And now that incorporating Putu Apolagbo in America and then the Putu Education system, I think it will make a vast system. But when we sit down, and say, oh, maybe that other NGO does, you sit down and say, in Babaville, they need hand pump. When people in Babaville like to drink from the creek, and you carry the hand pump in Babaville, at the end of the day, it deserted. Nobody using it. We have graduated from that stage. We do our community entrance and know what is happening within the community. That the community herself meet with the stakeholders, meet with the state actors in the education system in Putu, and then people air their grievances. Students should have the time to discuss as to what is happening to them. While some of them will want to leave and go and come to Swedu at the end of the day, they go back. When you have the second biggest high school in Gedeh County, Nelson Motala, that is built by World Bank in Putu. And you have no students there. What is going on? And you have DEO taking care of the school. You have principal there. We have instructional staff. What is going on that students are not going there?
Okay.
Right? So we can see recent and see if all of those elementary schools around Putu can support the Putu Central High, and then we have more junior high students instead of coming to Zwedu and then you have nothing doing in Zwedu. You just have one cup of red to eat. You that used to eat 4 cups a day when you are in Putu, or 3 cups a day, and you just have 1 cup to eat, and even share 1 cup with individual or with 2-3 persons in Zwedu. At the end of the day, you say, I can't make it. And you can't go back to Putu Central High because you already told your friends that you are coming to Zwedu, you have changed your life. Going back, it will mean that you will start saying things. What can we do? What can we tell the parents that always aiding their children to leave from Putu and come to
Fantastic. Thank you very much tonight. My people, you who also are there, we'll open the phone line so that you can ask the people the question. If you want to tell them thank you, then you're able to tell them thank you. But just before I open the phone lines, let me ask the question in general. Maybe Charles Prosper will want to answer it. So this is it, Charles and Prosper. Suppose you got children in Zwedu here, even though here, Zwedu get plenty of school there now. But you get children in Zwedu, you got children in Ziletan, you got children in Konobo, and some of the children and they hearing it tonight that, you know, they get people then who trying to help the people in Putu there with school business. Then some of the children then they telling that people then say, Ma, you think it will be good? Let me go to Putu, let me move from Konobo and there go to Putu, or I want to move from Glio Trouble and go to Putu to go to school. When the children then can, what kind of assistance, what kind of help that you're now, your sister, what kind of help you think you're able to get to the kind of children who will be living from those places there to come to go to Putu to go to school there? I don't want to sit down for nothing. Send the person who will go to school. I won't go there now. What kind of help you think you're able to get it?
You want me to answer that question, Quincy?
Yeah, go ahead. I will come in also.
Okay. Thank you, Sheku. I like that question. He put me on the spot. Hey, Sheku. Here we say it's very clear. Putu Apolagbo is not a big NGO, right? I'm not going to come here tonight and sugarcoat it and say, look, we have from hand to mouth organization. What does that mean? We, lobby for contribution. We're not going to tell people to leave from different districts to go to Putu to overwhelm the already weak system. Our resources are limited, so we have to use it wisely. And we don't want to. I'm not a politician. I'm a farmer, so I'm not going to speak like a politician, right? I'm going to speak like a farmer here, right? Okay. Our resources for now is limited to people who are already in Putu. If you want to go back, no problem. There is no prescribed system for students. The only assistance we have on our books now is providing copybook and pencils, and then providing stipend for volunteer teachers.
All right, just to add to,
Okay.
yeah.
Now,
Let me
yeah.
comment on that question because you say it's a general question for the both of us.
Yes.
That's yeah, that's a very brilliant question. And this is something that we wish to see happening. And you just heard Karloty. Putu Central High School is the second largest in Gedeh County, and that school was constructed by some other country, the NGOs. So, but to maintain it, our goal here is to get it filled. That's our aim. But first and foremost, it should be with the children of Putu. Let me tell you this: when I was going to school in elementary school, I came from Jaudi. Jaudi is my town, and we have some of our senior brothers when we were in kindergarten, elementary. When they get promoted to the seventh grade, instead of going either to Zwedru, they went to Penokon, or the closest town to Jaudi was in Sano County was Pinestown. And Pinestown
Okay.
had a better junior high school at that time. So most of my big brothers here, they went to Pinestown Junior High School, all right, because it was closer and it was good. So instead of going to Greenville or going to Zwedru, they go to Pinestown or they go to Penocon because the system there was already established and was working. Why our
Okay.
children are leaving, why our brothers are leaving from Jaudi when they get promoted to the 7th, 8th grade and going to Zwedru? It's because the system in Penocon is not working. So this is what our focus is on right now, to building the system, make it work. And then maybe in the near future, there are other plans that we're trying to put in place in the near future to even build a dormitory for children that come from Jaudi, that come from Wogbale and Town, that will go to Penocon. Sometimes they don't have parent or family member to stay with. And the only parent, the family member they have when they're in 7th grade to stay with is in Zwedru. So they have to go to Zwedru. And they can't,
Okay.
even though there's the same Putu, but the in Penocon, they don't have relative there, close relative to stay with. So what can we do? So there are plans in action, and to build a dormitory that the children can stay in. The weekend they can go to Jaudi and get food and come back to Penikin and go to school.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's open the phone lines. My people, you also there. If you want to ask the people any question tonight or not ice, you put your calls on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Maybe you want ice question tonight that I did not ask. You wanted, and thank you. Um, you wanted and something that you wanted to do. You just put your calls on 0881 1435 04 0776 105. Then I will just put your line so that they can hear you yourself tonight while they're listening to you. Let's go to the line and take this person. Hello? 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 Hmm. Let me see what going on. Karloty,
And
people, those microphone are off quickly. Yeah, just press the button quickly. Yeah, so At least I know what to do from there. Yeah. Hello? Your name, where are you calling from?
We don't hear him.
Yeah, okay. I will use the outside speaker for now. Hello?
We're not hearing him.
Let's go and say. Hello? Yeah? I hear you now. Your name, where you call from?
I say I'm Fred, the way you do it, joining you from my Bolivia resident.
Fred, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, thank you. Let me use this time to appreciate your studio guests, Karloty, Pordea, Liberia, Quincy, Prosper, Quincy, and Wilton, who serving as the chairperson for the Putu Education Committee.
Okay, let's hear you.
I just want to appreciate them for the fact that they sit in the university and continue to think about brother and sister back home, so as to carry on a youth campaign awareness, so our brother and sister can go back to school. That alone is enough.
Okay.
So I also want to appreciate them. I appeal to them that let them keep on what they're doing, because this process, and I want for it to be just 1 year process. Go back, let it awareness and still be going on in Putu, that our brother and sister can change from staying away home so they can get back to school. So that's what I want to say. Thank you very much for
Thank you.
tonight.
Thank you very much tonight, my brother. Put your calls on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you. You want to ask them a question? You want to say something to them? You can say something to them. You want to say thank you to them? You can say thank you to them. And now people putting the money to in their pocket. They said decide to put it together and do the thing that they say they're doing. Yeah. Some of us too, when we get it, we can go to the shop there. We take our 10%. But if they get it, they say, okay, you gotta put it together and send it. So if you are a good citizen and you're listening, you can call. Say, oh, my people here, thank you. When you tell people thank you, then you want them to say, yeah, in as much as you're doing it like this is how you're gonna do it, and this is how you're gonna do it, you're giving an idea too. So put your calls on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight. If you are in Putu, you're in Konobo, you're in Tiah, you're in the Baza, tell us what you have to tell the people tonight. And let's hear you tonight. If you join us, welcome, and let's hear you. My man, we hear you in the microphone here. So that you on the radio, who calling you down the day? You want. Yeah, somebody want what you call. Put your calls. Let's hear you, and let's hear you tonight. If you want to be a part of this broadcast, let's hear you tonight.
I told you to move your money, the politician based on the teacher, but you have to hear. But it is a problem to them and be on a booty. No, sir, we coming here down the combination too. Me, I go into my area.
Okay, that hold it right there. I won't go to school. I tired with politician business. So if you tired with political business too, yeah, you can be a part tonight. Going to school is the best thing. Put your calls on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you. You see that the problem I get with you in the canteen. If they were coming say today that somebody now he can't take money and tell the phone bossing already. Yeah. As soon as they say they person they can't take money, then tell they no resting. But people doing good, they have to call and say, "Yo, thank you, or yo, please do it their way. Yo, thank you, or do it their way." Hello? Hello? Trying, yeah, you can call back. Yo, thank you. You're not able. But let it just say, oh, you know, so person they can't take money. Hey. Go away from the radio. Hello.
Thank you. How are you?
All right, I where you calling from?
I'm from News Radio. My name is Bureau.
We are welcome. Let's hear you, Baba.
so much to you and this station. We always bring people on board to discuss matters relating to society growth. So the programs that you bring on board to discuss the home that they are originated from, it is a flaw to them. It should not be a little thing that, look, they are footprint to be recognized by those people that are living behind here.
Okay.
Somebody is coming from a forest, and always you can go to that forest and fish, and then where you came from. So one way or the other, if you leave that place, one way or the other, you got to come back to remember that particular spot. Yeah.
Okay.
So their input towards their citizen back, it is very, very commendable. And thank you so much. Always, it's not just for them, but you can always bring people on board like yesterday. You brought Jeremiah, the honorable man, on board, and people begin to ask questions. I admire you so much.
Yeah, that's true. But let's focus on the people who don't know. Let's take Jeremiah. So can you raise
Thank you so much.
All right. He still won't bring politics in there. Yeah, baby. Hello. Hello. All right. The person who beeping is not good for you. Because when you keep beeping on the program here, the thing I will do to your number, I will block it. Then when time ready for you to talk on the radio, you're more ready itching to talk. At the time you will not be able to call. I beg you, don't beep. I don't want you and myself to join in problem tonight. I'll hold your foot tonight, please.
Maybe that.
Yeah, you got money to call. You know how to call. They want data bene. The person, they just decide to be acting frisky on here. They will call when I say hello, then they just call it off. They get some rude people. Let me just say that rude people, they probably just sitting out how they can. Yeah. So put your calls on 081 1435 04 0776 105 105. Don't feel that the program is only here tonight. We are on the SKTV page tonight. We are also on their page on YouTube. Then we're on the Top FM page. So that 3 different pages carrying this particular interview. So I beg you, your man can do something where people who listening to your own outside there, even after the show, they will stay clear to listen. And they say, then what kind of people then here too? They're not good. All right. Put your calls on 081
So, Sheku, so we're waiting for people to call.
04 0776 105 105. Yeah, I a lot. Yeah. All right, good. The minutes have finished for the call already. 1 minute after 9, so we can go for like 9 minutes quickly. We can add up 9 minutes to the time, and then we call it a date on this segment. So quickly on this note, is there any question that I did not ask, and you want to say something about it, the both of you?
Go ahead, Quincy.
Yeah. I don't know if I missed it. You initially, when you're talking to Charles, he said he wanted to switch to Putu. I don't know if he spoke Putu yet or not.
Oh, yeah, you go with the Putu first, Quincy. You go with it.
Yeah, Let me go with the Putu now. Let me come.
Okay, Quincy, you go first, and I go last.
So this whole thing, I'm there are nua SCA bukon SCA jabade aenu mola oblia nyunu de abli ade yabon ne abli anti anionu no yin be yi nyan de da tia eme ma agbole bla nyinu no ne mo tuan juli bo se nyan na tia ke ne ese won so ewe yambale anwa buiboli amanu ade yaboke o tuwa nyan nkian de awuru blood taliali amundede ay drubo igba amoni oni no yin bon dida nu agba le surura bla ya je gba ya buigbo epoi na mu no kibli la nia nyo ni no nyo amagboli nyo agbata gwe o amagboli But say that do ba say tie. No na on say serious. So we ye agbali suru agba tie amunyo muboguru. On be nyaka amoso ajaudi. On be ja suru so saudi ja suru sombo ngbade uyebo. Ngba onyona na jion ha ja suru de penon ko ngbade uyebo mbe nuwe. Awon ya we ye o awu anyinu bo ye suru mu amu class say deble obli odrun juwe o amu boble aye be yi kabe pentu ya ya bodbo ene sunwo atro.
Okay.
Now,
Okay. That's
There
my
you go,
time.
Sheku.
Thank you. Thank you. More wuru anyine me wuru si.
yeah, boy. Yeah, just
More wuru me paka. On so puru awuro dere. So there I apa anyo klebe puru awuro di klebe suru asona diale anyinu suru bodo. Nyo no la ale on say registration fee ble. Some lo ase some ble ai mon sona on ble a mon plo sona na je registration fee ye. On la ale mon nyo moyen de moyen koni some la yin na some na jaba jo ai e ba o anje o so yin abakin tanchi nyo klebe o a klebe abale awon yin a encourage anyinu yin won ye surumu na anje o medical bo dem leyin amu ka bo de nu na de duede nyura volunteer teacher amu awologi atry are you happy na ja try aklebi e nyo mo ya aklebi e iblo no say DW na come anju you know come that then when na je so yi omo de tere so ya try happy ye ni agun suru ani awolo dere nso ni gbale apenandi so yi Apo I encourage you aduba nyinu suru amudeji o klame amu program koni o amu smart FM koni o klame asamo gban amu ni o so atere no inde o. Thank you Sheku.
Sheku, did you hear any English word when I was speaking Putu? You see that man? That man need to go back to Putu.
Karloty speak Putu
That
too.
man need to go back to Putu.
no,
Karloty.
Charles, I beg you next time, just leave it will prosper, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you get encourage you, you get volunteer teacher, oh.
Karloty, go ahead. I mean, Karloty speak.
All right, let's get from Karloty and then take our party comment.
You want me to join them in speaking the local tone?
I beg you, Karloty,
That's
don't
something that I
join
do regularly. For them, so thank you so much. Thank you for hosting us again for this. I think we need the community, the Putu community intervention,
Okay.
and the local authority of Putu intervention into our education system, so that we can. Let me be frank with you. There are people who are in the background. Since we inform the locals in the community, they are willing to join us. But our envelope may not be that big. But when we enter in Putu, you will see people coming up with willingly coming out to join the campaign.
Okay.
We are waiting and we will receive everybody. We need almost all of the Putu people to join us in the process. These are volunteer services that everybody running. As you said, Sheku, people take their money and then they have water party, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have baby programs. They care cow. But those people are saying no, killing cow will not be sufficient because it will have nothing in return. Can we give our dime? Can we give our nickel back to our people so that they can have our children can go back to school? I came from a dust. The former president said we sat in classes when we were 4 ourselves somewhere. But now, Sheku, you go to Putu, you see structures. Children sitting down on desks. I had no time ever in my life when I was going to school in Putu to sit on desks or armchair. But nowadays, you see children sitting down on desks. So what are the problem? That's what we are going to find out. Before then, there were school buildings. People said no good school building. Now that thanks to President Sedi, who built school buildings all over in Putu, we have structures erected all over. What can we do? Why is a major problem again? Is that the school fees have been paid? What we will do in each of the schools? Can we ask the administration to open credit card, susu card, in each of the school for parents that every week they will bring at least $20 to pay? If you have 3 students in a school, you pay 20. At the end of the 10 months of school, you will be able to exhaust your 2 or 3 students by paying $20 a week. I think when that is a problem, we can work on it and talk with the administration. If it is any problem that you have with individual teacher in the school, can we change the teacher from the town to the next town so that your children can go to school? Because if there's any problem that you have with one person in the town and then your children are going to school, you harm your children, right? So can we change the person from the town and carry them to the nearby town and bring new person so that your children can get back to school? I think it will make sense. That's why we are going there, to hear from the community herself, to hear from the students, and then the state actors in the education system will also sit and have their input. Thank you for hosting us again, and thanks to the Putu people.
Okay, guys, let's quickly take the parting comment. At least 30 seconds each. Prosper, let's begin with you, and then we go to Charles. We call it a daily segment. Go ahead, Prosper. Unmute yourself, please.
All right. Thank you very much, Sheku, for having us. We really, really appreciate this time. I just want to encourage our brethren. I want to encourage the team on the ground too to continue to do what they're doing. Karloty, do not relent. Continue to encourage your colleagues. This is, as you said, it's a voluntary thing. Every one of us, we need our hands on deck to be able to help our younger ones that are following us to gain a little bit of education. Because if they finish that elementary or junior high, they will understand what education means and they will pursue it by themselves. Because you just said, when you went to Zweden, the importance of education, and it was hard. So you strive, you even fight it to be able to graduate. So I know the foundations is the most important thing. That's what we're trying to focus on. So thank you very much all to all our parents, our brothers and sisters in Putu. Please, our team will be coming. Carry this information, share it on your page, and share it to your people so that everyone will be aware of what we're planning to do. And if you have a question or a suggestion, you can reach out to Karloty and the team on ground. They will be able
Thank
to
you.
relate it to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Quincy. Finally, Charles, let's take you.
Sheku, thank you again. Thank you for having us. I want to appeal to our people back in Putu. Please, the team is coming. Starting on Monday, they're going to come. They're going to go from every town in Putu. Please welcome them. Please, we want to see the next school year that the enrollment, there should be some increasement in enrollment. Again, thank you. And God bless everybody.
That's all the time we have to be with you, folks. My name is Sheku Lansana Shape Y, Nyongpa Wotutu Koroma.